Why do we fear death? Is it the act of losing a life? The act of dying itself? Perhaps it's symbolic that death is the end, both physical and metaphorical. Perhaps it's something far more precious. A reminder that one only has a singular life. Or maybe it stems from our fear of the unknown, that there is no beyond, that we simply just cease to be. Most would likely say it's the fear of leaving our loved ones behind, leaving them to deal with the pain and grief. Perhaps it's metaphysical, lying in the question itself: fear, death. How they in themselves influence one's mind and body, how the mere mention of the word affects us. Few words, few questions have so much power. Why do we fear death? The answer is simple. Because it boils down to the simple fact that we have no control over our lives. You go to the store, you farm, you fight. We have control over millions of factors that we make each day. What groceries shall I purchase? What crops shall I till? Where shall I stick the blade? Death can be staved by our choices, but it is an infinite hunger. I don't have enough coin for bread. The soil is no longer fertile. My opponent is simply faster than I. One's death is not determined by their own choices. It's dominated by the bestial urges of man, the divine influence of gods, the whims of sickness, even a freak accident. The list is infinite. Some think of death as a loss of agency, but the truth of the matter is that one never had agency to begin with. Men fear death as if it were the greatest of evils. Why do we fear death when we should fear the ones who bring it? This is what I ask of you. Bring death. Bring fear. My greatest work. My child. My seraphim. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, hello and welcome back to another episode of Dummies and Disasters. It is Sunday. You know what that means. We are back in Blackwall with Sins of the Blood. I am your humble dumble master, as always, the one and only Pooty Pastry, the farting trot, joined by my crew of 6 intrepid souls. How are we doing today, my friends?
What if I said no, Rook?
I exist.
What would you do then?
Die anyway.
Fuck. I guess I'll die.
Guess I'll die.
Hey, where'd sweater come from?
Also, close your door, babe.
It is closed.
Oh, how the fuck did it pick you up then?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Shit.
Look,
Well,
hate him.
My Discord
just
picks you up.
loud.
Hate them if you want, but Rook was spitting.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Bars.
Disagree. Anyways, hello.
I
Oh.
don't know, sounds like he's trying too hard.
Alrighty, I mean, yeah. If you want to put it that way.
Compensating
Smile.
for something.
Smile.
Yeah, I refuse
I
to
mean,
give
lack
that
of
man
a body
anything.
helps, but
Smile. But
Hello.
hello, my friends. Alrighty, we got a heck of a session to get into today. Oops, we got a heck of a session to get into today. We are going to be wrapping a little early tonight, so we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. I'll go ahead and have everyone roll me their test rolls, please, and thank you.
15.
Damn it. 15.
Five.
Oh, that's you. 6.
2. Oof.
Get that 2 out of there.
That is the lowest I've rolled on those checks in a while.
5.
Alrighty, got some low rolls in there. Get those out of the way early. Alright, my friends. I would like for someone or someone's to go ahead and regale me with with a bit of a recap of last session. I believe, if I remember correctly, Punk last week called dibs. What are your thoughts in this moment, Punk?
We are sharing. We have
We plotted.
You
we
plotted
for you.
Okay,
We schemed.
I love a good plot.
sorry, we are sharing is definitely the motto of my lifestyle.
Same? Same though?
High five!
Not a bad life
Nice.
to lead.
Yeah. But yeah. Let me clear my throat, good god. As the party continued their descent into the catacombs, they returned to a previously spied room covered in cobwebs with an ominous chair in the back. Sensing something was amiss, Simri noticed the webbing on the floor as well, and the party, being cautious, believed a creature was in wait to ambush. Balk confirmed this by throwing a table and lighting the webs on fire, drawing the creature out.
Combat ensued, I think is what it's... it was scratched out. As the spider-like amalgamation
Y'all prepped a
attempted
script. I
to
love
ambush the party, but a well-aimed shot from Copper put it down for good. Gelman, however, was pissed. The weight of the situation before him landed, and he realized his fate of the amalgam was narrowly avoided, taking his anger out on the corpse.
I know. The ominous chair of bone turned out to be just a chair. One that hit a lever, though. The lever opened up a passage leading down to a foul-smelling abyss. It's stinky. There at the bottom of the stairs was the party's quarry, Rook.
Said asshole taunted the party, listing many implied secrets he had learned. He implied yet more secrets about the party, including Copper's aliases, Leith's true nature, and Pack's history. Simri, however, had a question back. Who made her? And Rook replied, Elrock goddamned his ear.
But Rook had his own plans. Taking the heart of poor Gilgog, he sacrificed it to animate his abomination, dubbed Seraphim, in chilling parallel to Semri's Nephilim. With his
Real weird, by
creation
the way.
made, with his creation made, he opted to send it on a test run against the party, all while observing from the back.
The Seraphim was agile, deadly, and laid waste to the party while Rook simply stood and watched. This was too much for Gelman's ego, as he attempted to charge Rook instead of the larger threat, leading Solomon to almost go down. Now, we rejoin the fight as the party remains in dire straits.
Well done.
I hate it here, guys.
Well done. If I may, is there a reason why J Frost didn't get to recite anything there?
Didn't pick one.
Correct.
Oh. Okay. Well,
It makes sense that Solomon wouldn't say anything. He's currently wheezing on the ground.
well,
I hate all of this.
He's currently holding on to what's left of his ribcage.
alrighty.
If I
Spilling
die,
out all over the floor.
delete my library search history.
Well,
I don't
It's
wanna
on all his
know.
money.
well done, my friends.
I appreciate the coordinated effort. As such, I will be giving everyone here an inspiration, including J. Frost, even though he did not deem it appropriate to participate. He still contributed to the group's effort, because I know you guys have been scheming, and I am a benevolent god.
And screwed. Scheming and
And
screwing.
screaming.
Yes. So, all of you, J. Frost included, may go ahead and take a point of inspiration.
Hooray!
Hey.
That. Let's go ahead
God
and
bless you.
let's go ahead and get back into our initiative, my friends. Where we last left off, you guys were in the midst of the deepest layers of the Blackwall Catacombs, where you had, as previously mentioned, you had encountered Rook and the creature. No, let me do a different one. And the creature that he had created, the Seraphim. Let's go with this one. Where we last left off, you guys had begun to re-coordinate yourselves to continue your strike against the Seraphim. As such, we return back to initiative. Top of the round, we go to Copper at initiative 19, with Rook on deck.
Copper, having an argument in his head at this time, instead sees a bit of an opening, an opportunity. And as the creature is distracted, he makes his way off to its flank, and he gives a high-pitched scream, one that the party has heard before, that I am not going to do again because it's tough.
Probably for the best.
I am going to use Draconic Cry to give everyone advantage on the creature until my next turn.
Okay. Cool. Just rereading the aspect of it. Excellent.
And then he is going to hack and wheeze as he does every time he uses this ability. And he's going to move back here. Aha! I see you, Drill 20. You wanted to do it again. I outsmarted you.
You did. All right, a 21 will hit. You finally got him, Copper.
I got him. Not the best roll. A grand total of 10 damage of Force and Thunder.
Okay. He is.
He's like, I'm gonna get you somewhere.
He is looking pretty battered at the stage. He is still stitching his wounds together, but your damage is adding up. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Okay. We go to Rook, who is going to do the unthinkable. And he is going to merely adjust his position for a better view.
Stop adjusting your position in the cuck chair. Fuck off.
He is standing, I will have you know.
Bro, stop adjusting yourself in public. Come on, man.
The cuck corner, then.
More of an alcove, but the sentiment is the same. And with that, we go to the Seraphim. And at the beginning of the Seraphim's turn, because that feature is enabled, I need to roll one more. Okay. Pretty good roll on his end as he kind of begins to stagger a little bit, given the number of wounds that he has sustained at your group's hand. But you hear as its muscles tense once more, and it almost goes into the sense of overdrive or even adrenaline, and you see as some of the wounds continue to stitch back over. He's going to gain back a certain number of hit points. I'm doing math though, because my best.
No, not allowed.
I know. I'm so sorry.
Just don't heal.
He's a person, bun. He's a whole guy. He's got a name and everything.
And a boss. Bosses don't heal.
Hmm.
I'm not giving him. I'm not calling him by his name. He doesn't deserve it. He's a creechy amount. Creechy?
Creechy?
Amalgamation created by Rook. Creechy.
Creechy. And then I need one more thing for him. Okay. He does see Bulk before him. He does know that he just got hit, though, from someone who's hiding beyond the way.
No! No, he didn't!
Fuck, does he see me?
No. Doof. Doof. Hold on. Doof. Doof. Doof.
Oh, hi!
Hey, buddy.
No,
Bulk.
he
is-
didn't see Copper.
Bulk, he is still within your range technically, so he does not proc an op attack, unfortunately.
Dick!
That's
Well, I
the bad
mean-
thing about Reach.
I only have it with my glaive and I have my maul out, if that...
Oh, you do have your maul out. Your maul's reach is 5 feet, correct?
Pretty sure it doesn't have reach.
Then, yes, you can go ahead and make your op attack. It does have advantage because of the Draconic Cry.
Yeah. Motherfucker.
And
Unfortunately, that's not going to do it. You make contact, but due to this sort of adrenaline sort of state adrenaline fueled state he's taken, it actually, like, it makes contact, but it doesn't seem to do much more than a scratch. As for you, Copper, hey buddy,
Hi.
Copper, he comes up to you and he lumbers, and you try to fall back, but he brings his bouquet of tendrils down and slams it down on you. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
16?
You pass.
Yippee!
You take 0 damage.
Mother
Yeah! Saber suck.
As you are of such small size that you're able to thankfully scramble out of the way before it's able to grab a hold of you, but you do catch wind of the fact that it wasn't trying to crush you, it was trying to grab you.
Oof.
Not good.
And that's his turn. He's 0-2 on those now. Rough day. Hey, Simmery, it's your turn.
Oh yeah, so rough for him.
Yeah, he's having such a bad day. Oh my god. Yellow.
Look, it's the only day he's ever known, all right? It's his birthday. He's a big guy.
Well,
happy birthday, you're gonna die.
Welcome
Happy
to life.
birthday, die. Yeah.
welcome to life. It's rough out there.
It's rough in these streets.
It's rough out here in the streets. Well, yeah, if I do that, it still counts, but I don't get advantage. They only
You have advantage on him
get
anyway.
sneak.
Draconic Cry.
Oh, you're so right. Bonus action dash. Simri just through the rest of the group is going to slide between this thing's legs to get behind it. There it is. There's my psychic blades. Oh my god! 15, oh my god!
That was a bit wild. A 15
Yeah.
does hit.
Yippee.
You get your sneak attack.
those dice were just kind of doing whatever the fuck they wanted, but not bad. 16 points of damage.
Okay.
That was bonus action and action, so... And... no, I'm gonna stay here because his turn doesn't come for a bit, so...
Okay. If you are going to remain there, he is going to use his legendary action. He's going to swipe at you.
Good.
That's a natural 20.
Not so good.
Not so good, but beneficial for you. This is on his weaker attack. That is 11 bludgeoning damage to you, Simri, as you plunge your blade into his back, and he retaliates, lashing out at you, and you are thrown up against the wall.
Ow.
Feel a little bit of blood escape erupting out from the back of your throat as you crash against
My
the
bones.
stonework. Yeah, you felt something crack.
He did. Joining the Solomon Club. That's my turn, though.
Okay. That... Oh, I just realized I didn't have the turn order up on my other screen. That brings us to Solomon. Bulk is on deck.
Okay.
Speaking of Solomon.
Hello. Oof.
Buck will shove you on his turn.
Thank
You don't have to worry. He's getting up. I will expend
your
half my
movement
movement
to
to
get
get up. Yes. 5, 10, 15 feet. I don't like this guy. Fuck you, magic missile, level 1.
Okay.
Let me just put this down and mark this off on my sheet, so that way... Magica missile.
What are the dice doing today?
Telling the story.
Having a fun time.
Yeah, they don't really like us. 2, 3, 2, 7, 2, 2, 4, 4, 3, 7 force damage.
These magic missiles connect, and you're now beginning to see where these strikes land. You're beginning to see, like, pustules, almost, or like boils, almost immediately swell up from the points of impact and burst, or shit their pants, as that more accurately sounded like, but whatever. He shittered.
He's not even wearing pants.
Yeah. Hey, Simri, I'm sorry to say you're the one behind him.
He shit and farted!
Is that your turn, Solomon?
Just looking at this going, oh, this is repugnant. And then enter.
Okay. That brings us to Bulk. Gelman is on deck.
Correct, CJ.
Doing it again. Can I use... He's gonna disappear and reappear.
Jump on him. Sit on him.
And try his best to shove Copper back with that.
Okay. What did I call that before? Was that an action to do? Or...
Did you call that part of my bonus action?
I don't remember what I did last time.
I thought it was
Let me
part
attack on the
of
same
the
turn, so I
bonus
want to say bonus. If not, he doesn't have to use his disappear. He will just be running and then shoving Copper.
Hold on. I'm just double checking.
Especially since we're assumedly Copper's letting it happen.
Yes, I think I let you do this as part of your bonus action because I'm just double checking our last round, and I see that on your last turn I still allowed an attack, so that's what I'm gonna let that ruling slide. So yeah, I'm gonna let carry. So Copper, you get shoved back. And if people get mad, they get mad. Go ahead and make your attack.
Audio!
You do still have advantage.
Advantage.
Oh, that's right.
I will tell you that does hit though. So at this point, fishing for the crit.
fish.
Crit
Well,
fish. Same thing.
Same.
17.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
14.
Okay. Alrighty. This time you
If
boom,
he goes to
bust in the
attack
kneecap and
Copper
you
again,
hear
he's
it.
gonna crouch over him.
He doesn't buckle when you strike him across the knee, but you definitely hear something crack. You actually hear multiple somethings crack.
Oh. Crunchy bone.
Is that your turn?
Block just has an angry snarl on his face. Yes, turn.
Okay. End of your turn. He is going to use 2 legendary actions. And he is going to use his leap. Poof.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
What do you mean, Geneva Convention?
I need Gelman, Solomon, and Lath to all make me dexterity saving throws, please. Oh, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing Gelman's stat block.
Every time.
Why is it always the ribs?
Let's go, Leaf.
17.
That is a pass for Lath.
That's a fail.
That's a failure for Solomon as he goes back into a very familiar place. And then from
You have
Gelman,
inspiration too.
No, I'm not wasting it. I'm better off just assuming the position.
Jesus. Wood.
Oh my
Damn.
The position in this instance is prone.
Yes.
I saw
Yes.
a visceral reaction to that phrase.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gelman does pass. So Gelman and Lath are going to take half damage. Solomon, you are going to take the full damage. You are going to be knocked prone as well.
If he's still up.
Look, how peppered is my
I'll tell you
anus?
right now, he physically can't do 17 damage on this attack.
Okay.
Again, how peppered is my Angus?
That is 6 damage to Solomon, 3 to Gelman, 3 to Lath.
Okay.
And that is Angus beef.
That is going to bring us to Gelman, who, much like Bolt, sees you in a bad position, Solomon. He is going to use his bonus action. He is just going to... I allowed it for Bulk, I'm gonna allow it for him. And then he's going to use his main action, Bazingus. That hits. That also hits.
Let's go, Gelman.
For a collective
Oh,
total
that D6
of...
on maturity.
Yeah. I need to roll something. Okay. As he poof, poof, and the creature at this stage is actively like letting out strained, what you assume to be his pained noises. It is looking rough, but it is still up. That is Gelman. Gelman is going to remain where he is. He's trying to put himself between the creature and Solomon. And that's going to bring us to Pact.
Go Pack. Beat his ass.
Mostly for clarification, the Draconic Cry wasn't reached up here, yeah?
It affects the target, not allies. So you have advantage.
Yeah.
It is a proficiency bonus times a day debuff on someone.
Yep.
Oh. Well then.
Yeah.
That actually makes this a lot
ahead,
easier.
bud.
So,
It does.
Go off,
mostly just because of the corner thing, I can still come over here and hit him, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Going for an unarmed strike here with the climbing claws.
Okay.
Just slip those bad boys on. 16.
That hits. Roll your damage.
All right, for 8.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a key point for Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Now's
So you
the
got 2 more
time.
then?
Yeah. This is just going to be the normal unarmed strikes, right? Not with claws.
Okay.
No, I was asking for clarification if I could.
Oh, Yes. I believe that's what we
Okay.
agreed upon. If not, that's what we are agreeing upon at this exact moment.
Nice.
Still 16 and a 19.
Both of those hit.
It thought about giving you a natural 20 so bad.
Right.
I saw that motherfucker linger.
So nice, I get it twice. So total 14 on for my bonus action.
Pact, you come around and you start delivering these heavy blows, and the creature's actively staggering at this point, but it just cannot go down. But you guys are seeing results. Is that your turn?
Can Pack switch places with Lath? Or is he on the ground?
Lath is
I
not
am
on the
not.
ground. I've allowed it up to this point. I will say you can move Lath with your bonus action, but you cannot swap places with Lath. You can.
I
well,
cannot use my bonus action,
that's-
so that is completely fine.
okay. I've had it be part of the bonus action before, so that's what I'm gonna do with this ruling. This
Yeah, and I-
idea will probably
yeah, and I just
change in
flirted
future
below, so-
combats. I will just let y'all know, because technically
More
we're
than
doing
fine,
shove
I was
actions
just-
here.
Fair enough. I just wanted to ask just to be curious. Yeah, I'm gonna Pack will linger here and then turn.
Okay, Lath.
Is the creature actively paying attention to me?
Insight check.
Damn.
It's at this stage, the creature has almost gone feral. It is hard to tell where its attention is directed to.
I'm not moving out of its reach. I'm moving out from underneath it, though.
Yes, correct.
Now here's my question. Is this a distance?
Yeah, it is. That's the only problem.
Oh yeah,
But
it
you're
is ranged.
you're within its range, so you're fine. It's if you're outside of the range where you have problems.
Well, I'm wanting to use guiding bolt.
If you use it excuse me. If you use it while you are within 5 feet of an enemy creature, you have disadvantage on the attack. Because of the advantage on Draconic Cry, if you were to target the Seraphim, it would even out, becoming just a flat roll. You can back up, but I will warn you that the creature has not used its reaction yet.
But if I make it use its reaction,
Would be. Its
It would
turn
get
is
it
coming
back.
up soon.
yeah.
If you were to use
In,
its
like,
reaction, it would
2
get back
turns.
soon. However, if it does use its reaction with you backing up, you would still be outside of its range. You may get hit, but you would be outside of its range, thus giving you advantage on the attack.
Yeah.
I feel like it's safer for me to take the flap.
Okay.
Do it. I believe in you, River.
Hell yeah.
24?
Go ahead and roll
Let's
your damage.
go!
Hell yeah, boy.
Oh my god!
12 radiant.
Oh please.
Lath,
Oh please.
you conjure up as much energy you have still in that well of radiance within your belly. You conjure up every little bit of it, and as this creature, as you can barely make out the features of its malformed maw underneath this sort of veil, you, with your radiant guiding bolt shining onto this creature, you cast it forth, and you hit this creature square in the chest and cause this crater to form in the center. And looking within, you can see part of this disgusting malformed conglomeration of what you can only presume to be a heart with a chunk taken out of it. And it is this strike, and only this strike, that the creature does not react, does not make a sound to. It just wobbles and collapses, crashing onto the floor.
Let's fucking go!
Let's go, Leaf.
It had
Also, I
5
need
hit
you to
points
know-
left.
Yeah.
Laith will
Mine-
kind of yell out. For fuck's sake, I like being watched by but not by some creepy fucking a mask.
I was just gonna turn around from where he's crouching over Copper and just stare so confusedly at Leith.
My music hit its crescendo right as you started describing how the creature died. So,
Excellent. Top of the
Pac
round.
would like to see what Rook's doing at that point.
As
it's
the
like,
creature
yes.
falls, Rook wordlessly kind of just crosses his arms behind his back. It's not his turn.
He can see initiative order, guys.
Copper.
I think what Copper is going to do... He's going to move up here.
Mhm.
And the creature fell down, you said?
Oh yeah, it has collapsed onto the ground. It is... It's not Yamcha posing, but it has crumpled.
Cool. I'm going to double tap.
Okay.
I don't really have a good line of sight on Rook anyways.
Just blasting into the creature. Oh, you don't
Yes.
need to roll.
Well, just for record's sake.
Okay. You cause another cavity to form in this creature's not abdomen. I guess you could say thorax. His upper half.
Absolutely.
It wobbles gently in response to the force of the attack, but otherwise it doesn't move.
And that's because I hate it. That's his turn.
Okay.
You really said that one was personal.
We come to Rook. Rook stands there, quiet for a moment, as you all take in this achievement, this victory. But you all know that the Seraphim was not the only threat in the room, and you all turn to face Rook, who wanders over up to the top of these little stairs here.
Fuckers slow clapping at us.
Well done. I must admit, you held it better than I expected. Now, tell me, what will you do? As you see, the Seraphim was not the only threat before you. Will you fight? Will you run? Do you even still have the strength? Oh, perhaps you'll choose my favorite option and you'll beg. Or will you stay? Stay and become part of something greater.
I beg for the chance to cave in your skull.
You heard the man.
We have a job to do. And unfortunately, you're not leaving here.
Oh, the confidence of youth. Ah, Let's see if you have the metal.
And Rook is going to take his turn.
Rook saying
Yay.
the confidence of youth, and Pack just goes, "I'm 20-something, dude."
Not with those abs.
Alrighty. Allow me to go ahead and pull up Rook's stat block.
Okay, look, you. Chad, I'm joking because I'm stressed.
Okay. Do you need to make a slight adjustment to his token? And I am going to do a little something. Perfect. That is not correct. Hold on. To scroll up, I need to read something. Don't mind me, gamers. Great. Great. Okay. All right. Rook. Rook is going to use his bonus action. And you see as from behind the mask, this almost like fog, this haze of shadow begins to leak out. And then you realize that the same thing is beginning to leak out just from all over its form. And it's coalescing around his form, their form, as he is going to use his Shadow Shroud feature. Then he is going to use his action, and he is going to cast Blur. As you see that alongside this veil of shadow that encompasses his form, it seems to shroud him as he is almost imperceptible. And we go to Simmer. That's his turn.
I forgot I was next. Fuck.
Yeah.
Where out there I am? Where am I? Go there. And then I am going to potion.
Go ahead and potion.
Not what I wanted to click. Oops. Oh, yay!
Oh,
Full
there it goes.
healing! Thank
Excellent.
God.
You get 10 back.
That is, yeah. Goes back to what we started this episode with. That's actually really nice. And Simri will. Because all these are actions. Yeah, that's Simri's turn.
Okay. Solomon.
Ugh, don't like that. Do not like that in the slightest. Getting back up.
Back up off the ground again.
I'm really getting fucking tired of being put on my fucking knees.
Everyone look towards the voice calling. Hmm.
Oh, don't you start when you're my age, your knees will also give up.
I think I'm older.
Question. That, shadow aura, what How can you describe it a little bit more for us?
In what way? What information are you attempting to parse?
Is it is it completely blocking out his person?
He is distorted. He is under the effect of the blur spell, which his form is like shifting and wavering, but he also has a secondary effect on that you are unsure as to what it does.
Well, there's only one way to test it.
He is enshrouded in shadow, but also on top of that shifting and blurring.
Alright, and then here's a good test. Magic Missile, first level.
Okay. It's Magic Missile.
2, 4, and a 5, so...
All those hit.
Of 11.
As poof, 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 they strike, and you see that sort of that shadow that is encompassing his form. It poof, 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 it dissipates and it spreads. It's almost like it's blown away as a result of the magic missile. That's 3 hits. That's 3 concentration checks for his blur. Let me just calculate that damage real quick. That is 11.
Mm-hmm.
Pass. All 3 of those pass.
Fair.
Alright.
Your lowest
Oh,
was a
good.
16.
Hey, I'm not complaining. Gonna... Step 1 back. And enter.
Okay. He's going to use his first... Rook is going to use their first bonus action. Or, sorry, their first legendary action. And I need to path this a little bit. As, like what you and Gelman saw before, Pact, the razor in his hand, the scalpel, it lights in this almost like crimson aura, creating this like faux blade of energy across it, somewhat similar to the psychic knives that Simri has. You are going to... Rook is going to, making off like a bandit, it's going to dart and dash. And Pact, you see that Rook is dashing towards your towards your position. You get the impression you are not their target. Bulk.
No.
Seriously.
One sec. Bonus action, disappear, reappear.
Okay.
Whack them.
Go ahead and roll.
Do we still
You
have
have-
advantage? Or how does that work with blur? Does that roll flat?
You did not have advantage on him prior. It is disadvantage.
Okay. Even with flanking? Yes,
You
with
are
blur.
not currently flanking with Pact from that position.
Ah,
You would have
fuck.
to be here to do it. And that is a rather large coffin there.
Damn. Okay. $12.
12 does not hit. As you come around, you warp and you bring your hammer for a large horizontal strike, and he actually drops down to their knees and they slide under it, and your hammer, BAM! Crashes into the coffin on the side, cracking the stone.
It's turn.
Okay. Rook is going to use their second legendary action. and they are going to make a strike on Lath.
That's what I thought.
You are the healer, my friend. That is a 18 on the die.
That hits.
You are going to take 15 slashing damage. Well, sorry. 7 slashing, 8 necrotic. Lath, as Rook slides, the blade cuts right across your exposed belly, and like what was happening before, your blood, it erupts from your belly and it catches in the air and it conjures into this fiery burst before lashing back at you. It's going to bring us to Gelman, who is going to come up here. And Gelman is going to make 2 swings on Rook. Actually, hold on. He could actually go there and get the advantage.
I was about to ask.
So I will do that for him. A 16 does not hit, but he has one more. This does turn into a flat roll. A 17 also doesn't hit.
I don't like this.
As Gilman swings, and it's like punching smoke. It just moves around and just snakes across his arms as he tries to swing desperately. Rook turns to Gelman and goes,
Oh, don't think I've forgotten you, Mr. Stanoa. We still have business.
Pact!
Okay, so you said bonus action to shove?
We're doing bonus action for shoving of allies, essentially, in this
Yes.
fight. For funsies, because we've just let it slide too much.
Okay, yeah, because I'd like to use my bonus action to shove Leif
I'll allow it.
towards the south.
Okay. Like, you are shoved away as another swing.
Like-
Rook goes for an upswing, and Pack, you seeing that, you shove Leif out of the way, causing the strike to miss.
I was gonna say, like, all you see is like Pack's heel graze your shoulder and just maneuver you gently. As I'd like to use an action to kind of break part of like the spine-like whip from the Seraphim.
Okay. What are you? I will say it is quite large.
Well, it'd be towards the. I hate saying it like this, but towards like the end, towards the tip.
Make
Grab
me.
his tip and twist it!
First of all, what is your strength modifier? Because this will matter. Or sorry, what's your strength score?
Strength score is a +1.
+1. Okay.
I probably would just take like the climbing claws and just kind of like dig at it if that helps.
I'll allow it, but I will have you know doing this will be your action.
That is completely fine.
Okay. Go ahead, and with the climbing claws as assistance, go ahead and make me athletics check with advantage.
Okay, attacks. 19.
Okay. You are able to get a rather significant chunk of the end of the creature, the Seraphim's, like, sort of tail arm, the spine arm.
Mm-hmm.
It is uncomfortably flexible as you kind of feel it in your hand. This, for all intents and purposes, is going to act as a standard whip, except it is going to do 1d6 as opposed to the standard 1d4.
Good to know. Thank you. That should return.
Okay. That's gonna... Rook does see that. Rook does not like that. Rook is going to use their last legendary action against you, Pact, and is going to strike at you.
Cool.
That, hold on, I don't know basic math. That is 17 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
Whew.
As you feel the sense of an oncoming attack, and you duck down as the blade goes over your head, narrowly missing you. And we're gonna go to Leif.
I am moving the fuck away.
Yeah, valid.
Yeah.
I did check my inventory. I'm gonna use a healing potion.
Okay.
Pretty good.
So that is
So,
7.
7.
Excellent.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Back to the top of the round. Copper, we're back to you.
As he sees Rook kind of walk up with these duplicates, the duplicates are going to be momentarily blasted away by this sonic cries. I'm going to use the draconic cry again.
Okay.
The last time I can
one.
use it today.
Okay. Canceling out that
Yippee.
disadvantage. That's smart. Okay. Okay.
And then promptly fleeing.
Yeah, that's probably the best.
Screams at Rook, runs away.
But, of course, not without my parting shot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
21.
21 hits.
Oh, minimum damage. 8.
Okay. Excellent. Is that your turn?
Yes. He succeeded in his con check.
Okay.
Oh, don't believe I've forgotten about you, Mr. Copper. You and I have things to discuss as well.
And let's see. I just need to see something. Okay. That's a typo. I need to fix that later.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm just
frame.
making sure I understand my wording of the wording of this so I don't fuck it up. Okay, great. Alrighty.
Don't forget I've forgotten about you, Mr. Copper.
And Copper, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna use inspiration.
Go for it.
20!
Okay.
Let's go.
As Rook puts their hand out and a crimson aura is conjured, it emanates outward, and Copper, you feel your heart skip a beat for a moment. It feels like it's on fire, but you ultimately shake it off. And then you see as this fire, it mirrors in Rook's hand, and it courses up their arm.
Huh.
Copper, because you passed, you are going to take 4 necrotic damage. And Rook
Okay.
is going to regain some hit points.
Bad.
But that is all he can. That is all they can do at this moment. That takes their whole action. I bet.
Start beatboxing.
Yeah. Skippity bop. Loobity doobity. Simmery.
Hello.
Hey, friend.
Hello. Already said what I'm gonna do. Make sure I can actually make it. Yeah, I can. It's more than enough movement.
Copper, how much did I say? 4?
With,
4, yes.
yeah.
Great.
Flanking with bulk for that advantage.
It does.
As I go to.
It does give
Oh, yeah, and
advantage,
Draconic Cry.
considering that the. Yep. There are 2 instances of advantage.
Oh, you fucking! I'm using my inspiration.
Okay.
Fuck you, Roll20. You thought about it. I saw you, you motherfucker. Natural 20!
Let's
Go ahead and roll
go.
your damage.
Okay. Thank you.
The total
I didn't.
14.
Oh no, I did that wrong. I didn't roll. I didn't hit the.
Oh.
It's
Oh, I
a
see.
crit. I
Just
didn't hit
just
it.
roll another d6 then. Okay. Or
Oh,
don't.
fuck. Yeah.
Well, actually,
This is-
that's actually more correct because.
Yeah. That's why I was like, wait.
Well, hold on.
13.
You're
Is it?
no, because it's adding your Dex mod onto that second roll as well.
Second one.
So
Yeah.
it
Why
is.
is it doing that?
So it is. Also, it's adding 2d6 onto the. Oh, I see. So you
Yeah.
did the manual adjustment to make it so this is what you roll when you do a crit. You're not. That is not how it works. You're supposed to do this is what you roll in addition to the crit. In addition to the normal damage. So you're supposed to be rolling total 2d6 plus 5, but your crit is adding 2d6 plus 5.
Oh.
So what
okay. I
I'm
don't
going
know
to
why
do,
it did
I am
that.
going to take that 13. I'm going to add the 13 from your sneak, because that is correct.
Yeah.
So 26.
Weird. I actually didn't do anything manually.
That's weird.
Yeah. But using my only one now, because it's the only one I got right now, and I'm going to. Oh god, second win.
Yeah, you put the 2d6 plus 5 in there. So we just gotta take that out to fix
thank
that.
You. Yeah, thank you.
But yes.
Ooh,
Good heals, good heals.
that is exactly almost what I needed. And that is my turn.
As you take this moment to surround Rook and you take the moment to plunge that blade straight into their back, and you actually feel resistance in the midst of the
With
shadow.
knife.
Semblance that your attack has struck true. I need to roll this Constitution save. That is a good roll.
Is it to not?
So it would be they would need a 13 or higher. That's an 18 on the die.
Yeah.
So Blur is still up. Okay. End of your turn, Simri. Rook is going to use another legendary action, and they are going to use their swift movement. They are going to get the ability to move their full movement without triggering op attacks. Hey, friends.
No.
Yeah. Oh no.
Hey, Solomon.
That's
It's
okay.
your turn.
All really don't like that.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
You know what you do have, though, probably? He is right there.
Yeah, I
If
do.
you s-
The only problem is he's
Gotta
got
hit
a
him with
blur.
it. Yeah.
They
Well,
do
it's
have
neutralized
a-
for this turn.
It is a flat roll.
Yeah, it is a flat roll.
Because
You
of
don't have
Draconic
disadvantage
Cry.
because of Draconic Cry.
True. However, you know what will auto hit him?
I don't know. Oh, well.
Magic missile.
Yeah.
It would.
Yeah, but we do like taking away reactions.
We do. However, I also like to hit my things.
This is true. Also, I'm gonna roll this again to make sure it worked, babe, the crit.
Okay.
To make sure it went through correctly.
Yeah, so that's correct now.
Yes, it did. Okay.
It was
There we go.
rolling the 2d6 plus 5 in addition
Yeah.
to the normal damage. So that is now correct.
I'm just gonna use magic missile first level again, and
Touch
Man,
his
those
shoulder, just
those
magic
fucking
missile.
twos, bro.
Yeah.
you know what? That's another 11.
That's not-
11. Excellent.
Yeah.
As you cast this right across the form as they approach you.
Oh, fuck. Babe, I forgot to ask on my turn. Before moving, would reaching into her pocket and just activating the stone that Lib give us be a free action because she's not taking it out?
It, no,
Or would
that
it be
counts as
action?
interaction. That would,
Interact? Okay.
well,
Yeah,
taking,
'cause-
if you were to do it in one turn, taking it out would be a free action. I would then allow a bonus action to use as a interaction. Because that is in itself, it's essentially 2 free actions.
Yeah.
And so, we scale with those.
Yeah. It's just, I wouldn't be taking it out of my pocket is the thing. So that's why I was asking.
You'll have to do that next turn.
Okay.
But let's roll these con saves for Rook. Does a pass on the first. That's close. That was a low roll, but a pass on the second.
Yeah, I think he needs a natural 1.
That might. Again, a low roll, but still a pass on that last one. Blur still up.
It's fine. I'll take it, considering it's still auto damaging him. That's everything I can do at this current junction. Yeah, I'm not even risking it. That's it.
I must admit, Mr. Akava, I preferred you the first time we had encountered each other.
Legendary action. Solomon, that is a 19 to hit you.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
That is 10 slashing damage.
Yeah.
8 necrotic. You are going to go down
Alright.
as the blade
Sullivan!
cuts across your collarbone and you drop. Solomon is making death saves. Solomon is actively bleeding out.
Yay! I'm bleeding.
And your death saves do reset, so you are not starting at 1 failure.
Yay!
Hulk.
Coming from the top rope recklessly!
Okay, that would give you advantage on the strike. I am going to put you here, but yes, I will allow this.
Rah!
Oh, fuck you, roll 20!
It's 1 away from a crit still, too. Either
It
way,
is.
you roll 20.
A
17?
A 17 does not hit as you from up above, and Rook, rather than stepping away, almost like turns to shadow momentarily, becomes one with the smoke, and almost like like slithers around your maul as they appear on top of it, on the haft of it, as it is now in the ground.
You are not the only one capable of that trick.
See
Okay.
how long you can keep it up. Turn.
Okay.
As much as I would like to play with you, there's one of you that is of greater import.
Leif. Legendary action. Attack on you. Leif, that is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
No, you're midriff.
Your titties, no!
What? They're
And-
gone!
I was gonna say, what titties?
And
All titties are titties. Even pecs are titties, guys.
Rook
Come on.
is going to burn the sigil.
Everyone's got nips.
What's the sigil?
Oh!
Leif, as this strike courses towards you, it cuts across your chest. And you can just barely see, it's almost imperceptible. As that strike hits you, there's a pulse of red and a sigil emblazoned upon your stomach where you took the first strike. It glows and then boom, and it courses you in flame. Leif, you are going to take 11 slashing and 16 necrotic damage, as Rook has burned their seal applied to you by their baleful interdict.
I'm down.
Leif is down. Leif is down. Leif is encompassed in flame. They begin to scream in pain before consciousness fades and they collapse.
Above game. This is what y'all got. This is what you guys get for talking about roasting me.
Oh, you got roasted, just not in the way you expected. It's not too late. You can still walk out of here. Gonna come to Gelman.
For to carry your corpse.
Gelman is going to come up to you, Pact.
This is getting bad.
And he's going to plant a firm hand on your shoulder.
It's me he wants. You gotta get out of here.
We are not sacrificing you.
If you go, patch yourselves up and tell the Blackwatch, the Dawn Creed, whoever will listen, you can bring hellfire down on this place. Don't throw your lives away for my benefit.
Hey, Tart.
Hey,
Do you mind if I make a wisdom check?
sure. Go ahead.
Reaction slap this man. Ooh.
Okay.
Do you want
Pact
my
has, like,
input
this-
as a result of that save, or is this your thing? Or
If
sorry,
you
as a
don't
result
mind
of that check.
giving an input, I have an idea of what Pact is thinking right now. I would not mind a
nudge.
further insight. Yeah, a bit of a nudge.
You guys were pretty heavily damaged, mangled by the Seraphim. Rook, in a flourish, has already taken down 2 of your party members. You do not want to leave Gelman, but it occurs to you that may be a viable option. And you hate that it is.
So pretty much the idea is to give him up in favor of everybody else.
That's the thought. What is
Summary,
the-
you'll see.
What is the phrase quid pro quo?
Yes, quick pro quo. Semri will definitely see Pax like in his offhand. He's still hanging on to his sword. You'll definitely see it like shake with mostly inept anger, and he just like his face is still unmoving, but his body language is telling everything. He just looks towards Gelman. You better run as far as you can, as fast as you can. Do you hear me?
Gelman is going to wipe the blood trickling down from the corner of his mouth, and you see that he is going to take out another healing potion, much bigger than what you've seen before, as he is going to use his one and only superior healing potion. I'm going to roll 8d4 for him.
Don't worry. I'm right behind you.
And you watch Pact as he punches the leftover bottle in his hand, and the boxer's tape on his knuckles, as he pulls back, is covered in glass.
The moment Gelman's done with that, he actually does see Pac was going to go for like the manly handshake. Sees the glass, puts his hand back, and just gives him a salute.
Go! He is going to run up. He's going to make 2 swings on Rook. $14 doesn't hit. A 20 does, though. As the first swing misses, but then he comes, as Rook sees the glass, Rook ducks back, but it was supposedly a bit of a bait, as Gelman then with the other hand, boom, comes around and cracks him across the mask. Come on! I'm the one you want, right? Gelman is going to do... Fortunately, this was the second swing. It doesn't get the benefit of the glass.
Oh, Mr. Sonoa. I thought you'd never ask.
And with that, we come to Pact. At this juncture, my friends, Gelman has given you an opportunity to where, should you choose to take it, you can leave. The choice is yours to make, but it is a choice that has been provided. If, in the next 2 rounds, there is anyone, if you guys decide to leave, I should say, anyone included who is still in these halls at the conclusion of 2 rounds from now, so round 21, I will presume that if they are still here, they are in for the long haul. They are in for the fight. With that, Pact, it is your turn. There is no action or distance to travel to leave. If you are choosing to leave, you merely need let me know.
Okay. Unfortunately, Pact is gonna have to look towards Balk and yell at him. Whichever one's the lightest, grab. We're leaving. Sorry, whichever one's the heaviest. At this point, I don't give a fuck.
I can tell you straight up, that's going to be Lath.
I don't know. Solomon is a twig.
Solomon is hollow boned.
Lath is going to be the heavy one because Lath is wearing heavy armor.
Oh wait, you're right. I thought you were talking about the lightest.
Oh no, Solomon is
I thought
most
you were
certainly the lightest.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that Lath was the heaviest because of his dumb truck of an ass. Solomon and grab him.
Too.
That does
I mean,
contribute.
he is 120 pounds, and 90% of that is probably his ass.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now.
Pack's gonna go
And
towards
hair.
Solomon, just grab him by, just try and like lift him up and firemen's carry him and try to position himself to leave.
Okay. Now, I ask J. Frost, because you are being currently carried not necessarily against your will, but because you are unconscious in this matter. Do you give consent to Pact, to Joe, for Pact to take Solomon away from this place?
I mean, I'm unconscious, my friend. There is nothing I can do at this current junction, so ride the waves until I'm awake.
Think that man.
I hear you. I still ask you because you are a player at this table. I am not going to make it seem like your opinion does not matter.
Oh, no. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. If that is the case, I think I will probably go with Pack's judgment, considering it is the smarter decision in all seriousness.
Okay. Then
I
Joe.
will say this
Go
to
on.
Bulk. So for Bulk, you hearing this is definitely familiar. Pact has done something like this before, where in favor of personal health, he has definitely like made attempts to like ditch and leave. Probably one of the few times he's tried to get you or the rest of the group involved.
All right, Pact. Joe, I ask you one final time. Are you leaving this area with Solomon in tow?
Yes.
Okay. You run over, you take Gelman's words to heart. You two, before he runs off, you two clap each other with your hand, your fine hand, and his non-glassed hand. You run over and you firemen's carry Solomon up, and you start going. Pact and Solomon are no longer on the map. I'm going to put you both on the GM layer, as you are officially no longer part of the encounter. However, Solomon is still making death saves. That will matter here when it comes around to his turn. Speaking of, Lath, I need a death save. Okay. That is your first failure. Top of the round, round 20. Copper, you are unsure what was said between Gelman and Pact, but Gelman seems to be drawing attention, and Pact has scooped Solomon and is booking it. It is your turn.
Shit. Can I do an insight to figure out what's going on?
Absolutely. I will give you advantage considering what you just saw. It's pretty evident. Oh, that's definitely a natural one, but whatever.
No, roll 20 said what it is, okay?
Even if it was the natural one, a 20 would still do it, but that's just, I love roll 20's funny 3D dice. Copper, you think for a couple moments and you realize what's going on. Rook said before they would let you leave if Gelman stayed. Gelman is giving you your way out.
So, this is tough.
You can stay if you want.
I can stay.
You are not required to leave, but know that you are unsure as to what fate will befall you should you choose to stay, depending on who remains.
Yeah. I think at this juncture, Copper, in his mind, discussing with his patron, I regret that you are correct, and I further regret that we are about to pay a price we're not prepared for.
There's a somber, telling silence that sits in the back of your mind. Copper, CG, are you leaving this place?
You said we have 2 rounds?
But if you are not gone by the end of round 21, I am presuming that you are staying.
Okay. I am going to hold an action for when everyone else, other than Gelman, has left.
Okay. What are you
And
holding?
I would like to keep that secret if it's alright, but I will tell you it is a spell.
Okay. I will allow it. I love surprises.
And Copper is going to look to Gelman. He's going to see the determination in his eye. Copper's going to bite his lip. It seems that the deal has been made for us. And he looks to everyone else. Samri, Master Bach, we need to leave. And I will hold my action.
Okay. With that, we come to Rook. Rook.
Ah, finally, some sensible ones among you. I remain true to my word. Mr. Gelman, if you seek to remain here so we may conduct our business, yes, the others may go unimpeded.
And Rook is going to hold their action. Simri. Copper says you're leaving. The choice is
Yep.
yours.
Simri's going to step here for a second. How tall is Rook? I don't think we ever actually established this.
Rook is actually not overly tall. Rook is maybe 5'8".
Okay, so Simri still has to look up. Simri, looking down at Leith's dying body, clenches and unclenches her fists and looks at Gelman. He doesn't need to make an insight. She's very upset about this situation, but she understands.
Mm-hmm.
And then she'll look up at Rook and will go, I swear on all the fucking blood you spilt this day in this goddamn catacombs, the next time we meet, you're not living. There will be no corner of any country that you could hide from after this. And
Dear Miss
She's not-
Soleil, you misunderstand me. I hope you find me.
she's not necessarily using the necrotic shroud for anything. That's just kind of probably more of an effect that happens when she gets scared.
Mm-hmm.
or when she gets angry, which is what is happening right now. So the wings, kind of wings, do come out, and the burning halo around her eyes is ever so present.
Excellent.
As she picks up Leaf, or does her best to pick up Leaf.
What is your strength?
Motherfucker is heavy.
What's your strength score?
0. I'll drag him if I have to.
0?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you probably won't be able to carry Lathe long distance, but you can at least get them out of this chamber.
Yeah, that's essentially the idea.
I'm only
I'll
having to think
piggyback
of it that
Lathe.
way because Lathe is carrying heavy armor. Or
I'll
is wearing
piggyback
heavy
Leif out of the chamber.
armor. Okay. Lathe. River. I ask you, as a fellow player, do you give Simri, Bun, consent to take Lathe out of this place?
I consent to be dragged out of this place, yeah. I'm just imagining fucking Semri grabbing Lathe by the damn feet and just starting to drag his
The
little
scraping
body.
of the heavy armor. Okay.
Well, I mean, it is scale.
Simri, you less pick Lathe up and more hoist them onto your shoulders enough to where you are able to pull them out. And the two of you leave together.
Before she's actually out of the room, she will say to Bulk, I know you want to fight. I know you want to help Gelman, but we need to leave. And that is the last thing she does on her turn.
Okay. The two of you are gone. The two of you leave, joining Pact and Solomon in the previous chamber. Bulk, before we get to your turn, Rook turns to you as you are watching your friends leave.
Well, what do you say, Bulk? Will you finish it? Or will you go quietly?
It is your turn, Bulk.
Faced with two shitty decisions, I choose neither. And he's going to kick the shit out of Gelman, shoving him using his action.
Oh! Okay.
Oh.
You shove Gelman back. Okay.
Then what?
And then what?
He doesn't really have anything. He's really just trying to, try to persuade fucking Gelman go with that.
Okay. You push Gelman back, and your anger is fuming. You walk up to him, and Gelman, on his turn, shoves you back. Not enough to move you, but he chest checks you, essentially.
Look, I get it. I'm pissed too. Fuck, I gotta stay here. Which is why you need to get out of here. You need to bring hell to this place. Get the Blackwatch, get the Dawn Creeds, get everyone you fucking can. And you won't be doing that if you die down here. So go!
And he's going to actually shove you back.
Can I jump in on this?
Absolutely.
Master Balk, the man has made his decision. I don't like it either.
Do or die, Bulk! Make your choice!
Copper, you are still holding your action?
I am holding my action. Unfortunately, because Balk stayed, I cannot do my action.
Because I know you have the intention of leaving. If Bulk leaves, I will give you the opportunity to leave as well, even though it won't be your turn. Does that make sense?
I will. Yeah,
That way you can still hold your action should you choose.
I'm going to. I guess I'll say to Balk. Go. I beg you. Let me handle the rear.
Come to Rook, who is looking at you with anticipation, Bulk. They are going to hold their turn. We come back to you. You need to make a choice. You feel your rage beginning to subside.
Going for a hybrid action then.
Okay. It's not actually beginning to subside because you can just maintain it with your, I think it's your bonus action,
Yeah.
but because you didn't take damage or damage anyone last turn, you're feeling it beginning to wane.
Yeah. Here, shoving Rook, and then bonus action, get the fuck away.
Okay.
Just needed one little.
Fuck this guy.
Give Gelman a chance.
You're spirited. I like it.
The
You
Beast
don't
of
have to move,
Baldur
you
will
can-
have his turn with you.
You don't have to finish. Yeah.
Oh, I fucking love it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bulk. You are leaving this place?
Angrily! So fucking angrily, yes.
Bulk. I'm gonna have you do one more thing for me. Make me a sanity save.
Mm.
10.
A 10 was the minimum.
Yep.
You, my friend, are actually going to gain a point of sanity.
Yes.
Shit!
Let's go.
As you feel the worst of the worst emotions and thoughts coming over you, but you have found newfound resolve, and perhaps even embraced a darker side of you. You are going to gain a point of sanity. And I'm going to make a note of that for later, Smile. But with that, Bulk, I ask you one last time. You are leaving this place?
Yes.
Okay. With that, Bulk is gone. I need just one more thing before we handle Copper stuff right now. I need another death saving throw from Solomon.
Alright, death saving throw. I don't think I even rolled the first
Oh.
one, so this will be
Wait,
the first time.
since they're out of initiative, could Pact have used his medic kit?
I was
On
about to
Solomon to
ask when
stabilize
I had a moment.
When you have a moment, I will let you get to it. You just do not have a moment yet. But I have,
Okay.
yes, I do know that you do have the medikit and the capabilities to heal him. Also, Solomon, you are so right. I actually need 2 from you.
Alright, I'll just double roll. I'll do the 4 rolls because of the thingamabobber.
Because of the thing that no one else knows
Yes.
about, Smile.
The
Yeah.
The
team.
stuff in the thing.
That no one is able to piece together because you are totally a normal man.
I am.
Yes,
I am
definitely.
I am human.
There definitely aren't shadows seeping out of his
Huge
body
man.
right
Okay.
Alright.
That's okay.
now.
Ooh. So, my friends, we have a bit of an interesting situation here. Because from the last game into this game, we have changed the way we're doing death saves. Instead of where we did in the previous game, where a natural 20 and a natural 1 mean 2 saves or 2 fails, respectively, a natural 20 now stabilizes you fully, and a natural 1 results in your immediate death. Solomon,
Yuppie.
on a natural 20, you are stabilized. As Pact, you go to set Solomon down, and you pull out your medikit, and you're thinking, fuck. And you look, and the wound is already gone. There is a scar around Solomon's collarbone that was not there before.
He will just kind of take a note of that, putting away the kit, and just awaiting everybody else before hoisting him back onto Solomon back onto Pack's shoulders and preparing to leave further.
Excellent. As you start putting the kit away, Solomon, as a result of the nat 20, you regain 1 hit point, my friend.
His favorite. Guys, I'm back. I made it.
With that, Copper, you are holding an action. A spell.
I am holding an action. As Copper is the last one out, he looks to Gelman.
Let
and he
me
looks
actually,
back to-
before you do this, let me just change your music real quick. No, I need something different.
Say since Bulk has probably joined us, Simri has passed off Leith
Here we go.
To
This is what I
bulk.
want.
and is waiting for
Stabilize
Copper.
him. I'll carry him.
Copper. Your held action goes off.
It does. And if you permit me, I have a bit of a scene with it.
Absolutely.
Copper looks to Gelman, he looks to Rook, and he actually addresses Rook directly. It seems our deal has concluded. As to Gelman's life, for our safe passage, though the decision was taken out of our hands.
That is where you are mistaken. The choice was never yours to make. It was his.
As Rook
You're
looks
right.
to Gelman.
Then, as Copper looks to Gelman, allow me to give him something. Master Gelman is not a victim. Master Gelman made a choice, as you have so eloquently put. Thus, I am going to honor who he was as a fighter, and I am going to give him a fighting chance. And as I depart, knowing it probably won't work entirely, but I am going to cast invisibility on Gelman.
I love it.
Yep.
And as Gelman's form disappears and Copper walks off, he just says, I wish you the best in your fight, Pitmaster. And he leaves.
Copper. You take your leave of this place. Leaving Rook and Gelman here together, alone. And as your party escapes with your lives, Gelman, who cracks his neck, looks at the transparent form that he has taken.
Reeve, Micklin, Lorelei, I'm sorry. This one's for you. One last fight.
My friends, as you all leave this place, as you flee beyond, leaving the Blackwall Catacombs, you are able to stabilize your friend Leith, who returns to unconsciousness with your efforts. You all make your way back into the dismal snow. And that is where we're going to take our break.
Ooh.
Damn.
Alrighty, friends. With that, we are going to take a little bit of a bio break. We will be back in a few moments. Don't go anywhere. Hello. We return. Alrighty, friends. We have checked in to make sure everyone is okay. We seem to be good, so we shall continue. Alrighty, my friends.
You're lucky Jake made pasta.
I'm lucky Jake made pasta.
Softening the blow because it's good.
Yeah, let me know. Bunda assaulted me in the kitchen.
Wind up.
Alrighty. You guys empty out back into the cold air. It's been a couple hours. We're now now we've crossed the line and gone into the deep afternoon. Many of you are bleeding. Several of you are barely holding on to your consciousness. Leith, you're having trouble walking on your own. Solomon, you as well, as you're having to be shouldered by members of your party. Balk, you are in this moment as your rage begins to subside. As you step into the cold air, you finally let out just one final massive roar that just echoes outward and outward and outward, just letting out that last bit of your rage, that boiling anger, finally just letting it bubble over. And you reach into your pocket.
Joins him.
Bulk, you reach into your pocket where you find what appears to be the last of Gelman's Tiger Bomb, which he slipped to you in his final moments with you.
I hate you.
Tearing up.
The wind howls. The snow is still slowly coming down. Small flurries. What do you all do?
After Simri is done screaming and yelling with Bulk letting out the last of her own personal rage, there's like this, I won't say circle, it's not perfect, but like almost circle of where just from her devilish blood, just the fire burned away at some of the snow around her feet. And then the halo from her eyes disappears as she takes a real deep breath. It's almost audible as she swallows and goes, need to get to Dr. Chaplin. And then we need to notify Lib.
Copper. It wasn't long before your concentration that you had on the invisibility spell, that you felt it fade. You knew that would be the case because of the way the spell works, but still, it's disheartening.
It is. Copper takes a deep breath. Yes. We need to regroup. And I think the doctor's visit is the best we can offer. I regret that I suspect my last Hail Mary was discarded. I had offered to give Master Gelman one last avenue out, a chance to run, some benefit to it, but he was determined to stay. He just sighs. Let's find somewhere to, I guess, detox. The doctors. We have injured to care for.
Hawk's not going to talk. He's just going to start walking.
While we're
Same with
walking,
Max.
Simri's going to just the nearest Blackwatch guard. Well, no. Do we have any other way of getting in contact with Lib, or I don't think we do.
You have your stones.
Yeah, but the PP stones don't give location.
No, but you know it at least lets Lib know that you need to meet.
Yeah, so Simri is going to tell the guard to tell Lib to meet us at Dr. Chaplin's. And even if they try to ask questions, Simri is already probably gone.
Okay. Yes. Solomon, that is a good point. You are kind of in and out of your stupor at the moment. You're fading in and out of consciousness, but sorry, 1 second.
Oh, by all means.
You feel your consciousness waning, but you are attempting your best to stay awake for what it's worth. But in the back of your mind, there are multiple things that were said in the confines of the catacombs that are sticking with you. A name also specifically is sticking with you. Go ahead and make me a history check with advantage.
All right. I would like to apply the usage of knowledge from a past life as well.
Okay.
All right. So history check.
Yes.
Okay. That is a 23, and if I remember correctly, that is I need to roll a d6 for
Yes, I do
knowledge from
believe so.
past life. So
As a 29.
29.
That I believe might be one of, if not the highest collective roll in this game thus far.
Woo.
Solomon, the name Elrock Nazir, it has been cornered in the back of your mind since Rook first uttered it. You were there in the fallout of what happened in Paradigm. You trying to repiece memories that are still beyond you. You did what research you could to see if any sort of memory, any sense would come from it. You know Elrock Nazir was listed as one of the names in the Hellfire Assembly's inner circle, a sect of more advanced commanders, if you will, known as the Blood Talons. Elrock Nazir was a very powerful wizard and necromancer, very knowledgeable, very scheming. You recall reports stating that Elrock Nazir was killed during the Battle of Paradigm. But there is something more to it. You haven't just heard that name. You know that name. More so, that name is familiar to you. And you aren't sure why. Go ahead. Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Hey, boy. Wisdom save.
Mhm.
Alright. Wisdom saving throw. This'll just be normal. A 15.
There is a twinge, almost like the snapping of a rubber band in the back of your mind. It makes you think, almost like splashing cold water upon your face. Do you know Elrock Nazir? Did you know him? That is what you got. As that singular question plagues your mind, you all are heading back to town. Simmer, you move on a bit ahead to try and get a message from the Black Watch to the Biahin to meet you at Dr. Chaplin's office, correct?
Yeah, sorry. I was trying to unmute and I failed like 3 times.
Okay. You are able to do so. There's a bit of quizzical response to your request. Remind me, Simmer, you were not named in Late's official investigation into Rook Ashford, if I remember correctly.
Nope.
Then I'm going to need a persuasion check from you, please.
Okie dokie.
Somebody.
There we go. I'm like, oh god, where's persuasion? Ugh, do I use my last one? Actually, no, wait. I can do this without doing that. Hold on. I could use a psionic die.
That's
Do it.
your prerogative.
If this fails. If this fails, because again, that is the trigger that I need.
Mm-hmm. It would fail. So, if you are going to do it now.
Yay! 12!
12 was what we needed.
Let's go! Thank you. Dice.
Your wounds, your expression, your desperation, you convey to the Black Watch that this is a very serious issue. And so, after a little bit of persuasion, you do believe you are able to get through to them, and they go off to report to Libiahin.
Yippee.
With that, you all, some well, some very unwell, you make your way to Dr. Chaplin's clinic, where I presume you guys probably just bash in the door at this point. You got injured people.
Yeah.
Emergency. Just
Yeah.
kicks the door.
You guys, poof, you throw open the door. Dr. Chaplin, who looks like he was like either taking stock or working on inventory or something, he jumps at the sudden intrusion and goes, "Oh, my gods! What is you all? Oh my gosh, you've got injured. Come in! And Dr. Chaplin, like, goes to work because he sees, more specifically, Solomon, and he sees Lath. The two of you very, very injured. You get the brunt. The two of you get the brunt of Dr. Chaplin's treatment. The rest of you get at least glances over. You get an examinations to address any wounds you have, which I believe Copper is the only person who was, for the most part, uninjured. You sustained the least amount of injuries, I believe.
I'm at
He
full
got landed
health.
on like once.
Yeah.
He got landed on like once, and that barely did anything.
Yeah.
Because he
I'm-
saved.
Yeah.
Pact would opt out, mostly just in favor of like Solomon and Lath. He's fine for now.
Okay.
Aqua
He
go
would-
last.
Simmer.
He would, at the very
Summary
least,
kit
for
heal.
those who refuse treatment, would at least offer like a first aid kit for you guys to at least patch yourselves up, like any actively bleeding wounds or anything.
He'll take that.
Nah. Simmery's almost at full health after that second win, so.
Okay.
I'm
A couple
like
of
3
you-
hit points away.
A number of you are patching yourselves up, tending to your own wounds, while Dr. Chaplin focuses his attention and his efforts to your two rather battered compatriots. I would like Solomon and Lath. Both of you make me Constitution saving throws. Solomon, you're making this at disadvantage,
Yeah.
as you have gone down more than once.
Damn, Lath.
Well
Oh,
done, Lath.
That's a nat 20.
Damn.
Damn, Daniel back at it again with the nat 20s.
All its constitution is in that thick ass.
I'm plugging that.
Oh, the dichotomy.
Jesus Christ.
That's going in the remember that time we said.
Already
Yeah.
on it.
Great. Lath, you, as you can imagine, you pass with a natural 20, a collective 23. Solomon, you unfortunately do not, as Solomon, you, after all the effort you've exhausted and the cumulative toll upon your person of going down not once but twice, you are going to let your consciousness slip in this moment, and you do fade away for a good bit of time.
Powering up.
Wake me up when it's fucking over.
Lath, this was definitely a harrowing experience, but until that last stint of that encounter, you were primarily fine. You are able to stay awake during your treatment, and you feel renewed coming out on the end of it. You do, however, notice, as Dr. Chaplin is treating your wounds, there's it's not a scar. It's almost like a burn. A light burn. You could almost, it looks less of like a burn and almost for a moment kind of like a tan. emblazoned across your abdomen. And sorry, I don't know what just happened. My desk just shook. That was scary.
Oh. It's the ghost of Rook.
And I am going to show you all the symbol, as you all would be able to see this.
Linkers.
As Lath, you... Oh, I forgot to change everything. As Lath, you see this symbol as a sort of rudimentary burn across your abdomen.
I hiss. Above game, I hiss.
You can't see it, but I'm big frowning.
Big frowners.
Treatment is slow. There's a lot to take care of. Lath less so, but Solomon extensively. Lath, you are treated, your wounds are bandaged, you are given medication. For all intents and purposes, you are on the road to recovery. Solomon takes quite a bit of extra work. And Pact, you noticed it when you looked at the wound across Solomon's collarbone. But Dr. Chaplin seems to take notice of this as well, as he extensively looks at this new scar that has been made around Solomon's, well, collarbone. He kind of squints at it. This one should be new. Why is it already scarred over? As he's kind of just talking to himself, muttering to himself. Ultimately, you guys are here for a while. You all are going to gain the benefit of a short rest.
Yippee dippy.
And it is while you are here at this place that eventually the door, there's a, as it opens up without chance for a response, as First Lieutenant Libyahin enters Dr. Chaplin's clinic. She opens up the door. She looks upon you all. You all requested... Oh, my gods! What happened?
Rook.
Well, you know, out and about.
Out and about. I'm sorry, did you say Rook?
You know, we just went out and walked.
No, not really.
No.
Oh, sorry, that was not...
We focus, Dave.
I don't think he said. I don't think he
No,
said Rook,
Balk
actually.
did.
Bach did.
Balk
did.
did.
Oh, I didn't hear you, Punk. I'm sorry.
What's...
Pack's just like, man, I smoke a pack a day, but I can't be losing myself that quickly.
What happened?
And Copper's gonna look
Cast
at
the
everyone else.
spell.
No, I think this time we need to actually talk it out.
This is too menacing
Oh
for
my.
my taste in this moment.
Do you mind if I take the lead on this?
Please.
Go for it.
That's also too serious. I want somber, not serious. No. This should do. That will do. Continue.
That was dude.
The lead that we followed up on, that we discovered last night. We investigated it.
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to find the proper music, but continue.
I thought you said that one worked.
Shut up.
What we found was, frankly, horrific.
This will have to do. This is not what I want, but I'm gonna do it.
When we arrived down there were creatures, amalgamations, the horrors beyond comprehension, discarded experiments, all of them. Leading up to the end of our investigation, at the end of the dungeon, we encountered our quarry. And we saw him take the life of Master Gilgog right before our eyes. And he channeled it into something he called a seraphim. A horrible, hulking monster of his own creation. It was a hard-fought battle, but we did manage to lay it low and hopefully put Master Gilgog to rest. But our quarry simply stood there and watched until then. And once the seraphim went down, they took matters into their own hands. We were exhausted, damaged, and he kind of gestures over to two of them, Laith and Solomon, in critical condition. That is when Master Gelman stepped up. The quarry requested him as a deal to see us all safely. We refused. Gelman took the choice out of our hands. So, we fled, tail between our legs, with one shot. This whole time, Copper has been avoiding eye contact with Libyahin. Just kind of looking to the left.
The Worm Father. Dr. Chaplin, is there a place we may speak in private? These folks and myself. Dr. Chaplin stands up. I am actually nearly finished. I can give you a space in the back room to speak, but I regret to inform you, Mr. Solomon will likely not be much help in that conversation. Will not likely not be able to participate in that conversation. At least not for some time, not until he awakens. If you wish to stay here and monitor his condition, I can give you the room for a time. Libyahin looks to the rest of you, then back to Dr. Chaplin. Yes, if you would. And then Dr. Chaplin will go over to the door. He will lock it. And he will begin to leave the room to go upstairs, and Libyahin kind of plants a hand on his shoulder, passing him what appears to be a whole platinum piece. Anything you hear down here, you did not. Are we understood? Dr. Chaplin is going to take it. Praise be the Black Watch. Take as much time as you need. If you require me or if Mr. Akiva wakes up, please let me know. And you guys are going to watch as Dr. Chaplin, as they begin to leave, they catch eye of Bulk, who is quiet, the tiger balm still in his hands. They're going to gain a bit of a somber expression before leaving the chamber, and you hear footsteps ascending up a stairwell before the opening and shutting of a door. It isn't long after that door is shut that Libyahin kind of pinches her brow, takes a deep breath. Did you know Rook was there? She's not necessarily asking Copper, she's more or less just asking the question to anyone who will answer.
Simmer will answer. No. We're going to that graveyard to find... God, what is his name? Your contact.
That's Gilgog.
No.
Salvador's saber.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Salvador's, yeah.
It was the next link in the chain. We didn't realize how on the nose it was.
I can only presume that Rook will not stay idle for long. But if there's a chance that they are still there, I should gather the Black Watch and go out there. I'll take a unit to finish the job. You all are to remain here. You're in no condition to fight any further, and I will not have any of your deaths on my hands. That's even presuming Rook is still there.
More than likely he won't be. Depends on what... It depends on what Gelman's plan is. Frankly, I don't know if he's even alive right now.
Then I'm not going to waste any time. As much as I wish for a longer conversation, I need to take action while the trail is hot. All of you, report to Lord Harrow's manor tomorrow morning. Are we clear?
Oh.
All of you.
Simri gets very tense.
I can no longer... If we have encountered Rook Ashford, I can no longer keep this a secret from the Duke. I'm hoping that with some results he will at least... well, be sympathetic of the cause. I know that there's officially a investigation under your name, Inquisitor. Looking to you, Laeth.
Laeth is still a little zoned out. What?
Yes, perhaps it's best that you all stay here. But I suppose we can always say that this was part of the Inquisitor's investigation. Perhaps we'll come to terms, or he'll understand. I need to go.
Go. And what was it? The Worm Father watch over you?
Whom Father be praised. And
as Lib is leaving, say that 5 times fast. Jesus. Simri is going to get up. It just touch her forearm. Simri's not gonna say anything. She's honestly gonna barely look Lib in the eyes, but Lib will feel that. I don't know how many times Simri would have done this with Lib. Probably not often enough.
Oops, sorry,
Just that
that was
weird-
the wrong song.
Tingling feeling in the back of her mind, as that is another 2 hours for a connection. Even though it might be too far away, there will at least be a connection formed within a mile.
Okay. Alrighty. With that, Libyahin takes her leave, and Simri, over the course of the next 2 hours, you are present to most of her thoughts. It is mainly strategizing her own thoughts to herself. And even as she's walking down the street, as she's calling for a rally, you're hearing this in stereo in a way. You're hearing it outside, muffled. All of you are hearing that. But then you're hearing her in her head much louder as she's barking these orders. It is about an hour, roughly, before her connection eventually breaks, as she and a unit of the Black Watch descend upon the cemetery outside of your range. With that, you all remain here. Eventually, Dr. Chaplin, sensing that the conversation has died down, does return to your group. My condolences to whatever harrowing experience you've encountered. I noticed that Mr. Sonoa is no longer with you, is he?
At the re-mention of Gelman, can Simri make a sanity save?
Oh,
Buck's just gonna curl up more on his spot on the floor.
Pack will just
Take
hang
a
his head.
shuddering breath.
Pact will what? Sorry?
Oh, 18.
Pact will just hang his head, not really say anything.
Okay. 18.
Yeah. Surprisingly, Simri did not break down like I was expecting it to.
You hold your resolve. I would like everyone, except Solomon in this moment, to go ahead and make me a sanity save at their own. Seems like an apt time.
Solomon's even.
11.
10.
I'm gonna use an inspiration on that.
Okay.
Better.
Yeah, 17.
Okay. I need one from Lath as well.
Oh, baby.
Okay.
Lath, you are the only one who fails, as the rest of you are pretty harrowed given the experience that happened. You are pretty somber, but you've had at least some time to mull it over, and it isn't currently eating away at your psyche. Lath, you are still pretty shook. You are going to lose a point of your sanity. Meh.
Okay.
I see.
Simri's gonna stand up from her corner, and walk over to where Dr. Chaplin is.
He's still kind of like to the entrance of the room, to where what would be over near a hallway that goes to the stairwell to go upstairs.
Mm-hmm. We wanted to save him. He's hard-headed. And he wanted us to get out. He didn't want to make the same mistake that he did last time.
He was a good man. With any luck, the first lieutenant will have some success in retrieving him. But for what it matters...
With any luck, that motherfucker is still alive.
we'll keep him in our thoughts. But for what it matters, you all have my condolences and my sympathies. You are welcome to remain here as long as you need. At least until Mr. Akava wakes back up. And Solomon, it is actually around this time that you are kind of hearing the muddled words of your compatriots, and you are slowly beginning to stir back to consciousness.
See, I'm picturing it sound like he's underwater.
Yeah, that's more accurate. Dr. Chaplin, hearing you, is going to make his way over to you, Solomon. Mr. Akava, are you awake? Can you hear me? And they are going to... You all see there is the tattoos splayed across Dr. Chaplin's arms. The tips of one of his fingernails actually... the fingernail on his pointer finger actually begins to glow as it creates
Magical
a sort of
manicure.
rudimentary kind of like almost flashlight from his finger. Are you all right? As he starts kind of messing with your eyelids, opening your eyes, seeing if your pupils react.
He's giving me a cranial nerve exam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Solomon's just gonna look him and just go, my spine feels like it was crushed beneath 80 tons.
More or less, yeah.
You were rather banged up when you came in here. If the painkiller's fading, I can give you more.
No, thank you. You're not my kind of doctor that prescribes the right kind of drugs.
Ouch. I suppose I can't match the quality of care that you see in the tower, but I will have to do for now, Mr. Akiva, until you are well enough to return to the tower. Now, rate your current pain on a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the least.
That would kind of be a good point. How do I feel after getting completely...
Oh,
shot
you
in
feel like
fucking-
you've been hit by a truck, dude.
That'd be a 3 or a 2.
Truck-coon
Yeah.
fucking came and
You
fucking knocked my
are,
ass.
at minimum, you're probably a 4.
Man,
Truck-coon isekai'd me, but it wasn't to a good place. I got
Or-
sent to fucking FromSoft.
poor guy got low-keyed.
Solomon,
Yeah.
you also, now that you're more conscious, you more, what's the word I'm looking for? You are more conscious of this new scar across your collarbone. It burns, not overly so, but it's almost like somebody has seared that wound, cauterized that wound.
He'll tap it and mutter in a... He'll mutter probably in Abyssal and just... in Abyssal, he's basically saying, a lovely parting gift. But he'll immediately go and look, well, Doctor, the lowest I could rate this is by far a 4 in certain parts, and 8 to 9 in others. Especially when you're basically being used as a stepping stone for an ungodly behemoth.
I see. Let me give you another dose of painkillers. It should help the pain subside, and he will give you a bit more medicine that does help you relax a bit more. As for the scar emblazoned upon your neck, it's strange. It's a recent wound, but there is something about it. It's like it's healed and aged and scarred in a very, very short stint of time.
Yeah, it's almost as if it's stitched itself. He'll like Solomon. You'll look towards Pack, and he's not necessarily glaring at you, but you can definitely see the look of like
Just saying,
dad, like dad just caught you on something.
Considering our opponent happened to have been one of the most deadly serial killers, I wouldn't be surprised if there was just a little bit of functionality and dramaticism to his grotesque artwork. Best not to think too much into it.
Mr.
As he
Archiver,
just-
you are not a participant in healing magics, are you? Because if I weren't mistaken, I would almost attribute this miraculous healing to that of, well, healing magics, aptly termed. But I know that, looking over to Lath, I know that the Inquisitor was in a bit of a sorry state when you came in as well.
I know how to heal myself, but it predominantly comes from siphoning the last bits of life force out of an entity after they meet a demise through my magics. Again, let's not focus on that. Especially considering the fact that, as he kind of tries to get up a little bit, there's like a sickening bone crunch in his back. He's just ah!
I suggest you take it easy. You've had quite a rough go of it. I suggest you all take it easy.
I hope that was the sound of something snapping back into place.
As do I.
Buck will stand up. I have business first. I will be back. And he'll pat Dr. Chaplin on the shoulder.
Dr. Chaplin, how determined are you to leave in this moment, Bulk?
Very.
Dr. Chaplin does actively protest. Like, you go to leave and he goes, "What? Bulk!" But you are already gone by the time he can really begin to move. Dr. Chaplin kind of this exacerbated, Jesus, exhausted sigh. I suppose it's beneficial that he was less injured than others of your group. Well, as I stated, I remain true to my word. You all are welcome to remain here as long as you deem fit. I recommend it, even. Especially you two looking to Solomon and Lath.
I don't think I have anywhere else to be. You can tell painkillers are absolutely working.
Above game. You all, should you choose to remain here, you can stay here and rest and focus on resting. But if you have business to attend to elsewhere, like Bulk does, you are welcome to leave. You are not required to stay. But know that whatever you do next will be your last, we'll say actions for this in-game day.
Mm-hmm.
Once you conclude your business, you guys will have to sleep.
Simri goes where Copper goes, so.
Copper is actually going to. He would like to actually talk to Lath for a little bit. So maybe Simri doesn't go where Copper goes.
Simri stays in her corner.
Master Lath.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Huh?
I see you are not quite in your state of mind, but I still have a question for you.
I can try to answer.
As cleric and a man of the cloth, are you skilled in bereavement?
Above game, what?
Could you perform funeral rites? Is essentially what is being asked.
Something similar to that, yeah.
Unfortunately, that's not really something I was trained in.
Above game, you probably could do it, but kind of as you mentioned, that wasn't where you specialized. You are a cleric, not a priest.
Clerics can be priests, but not all priests are clerics.
Correct.
It's the square and rectangle.
I think you'd wanna find a priest.
Yeah, I think the optics might be better for what I'm thinking of. Just anyone. I have an item to return. I would appreciate someone of the cloth at least being present for a very uncomfortable conversation.
I could be there. I need to be better.
Of course.
I need to... Hard stop.
The page killers kick in. I need to.
Yeah.
But above game, Copper is inviting Lake to come with him when he returns the sword to Alexei.
Okay.
And yeah, Lath will go with.
Okay.
So, do you actually say giving it back to Alexei?
He would explain it.
Oh, Pact is still here.
Yeah. Like, the moment you say that, Pact will just kind of stand up. Yeah, I'm going with too.
Copper.
Above game. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, go ahead.
Above game, Tart, does Lath know that it was Semri who dragged him out?
Make me... I'm gonna just call this a wisdom check.
Make me
Wisdom.
full stop. Nice.
15?
You, as you were being pulled out, kind of on the cusp between consciousness and unconsciousness, you do recall vague, not visages, vague visions, I guess you could say, of you being... You're able to recall small moments of you being pulled from that place. And yes, you do recall that it was Simri being the one who dragged you out.
Before, does anyone, above game, does anyone else have anything for Lath? Because if not, before he fully, zonks out from pain meds, he's gonna look at Semri Thank you for saving me. And just out.
Simmer, your thoughts?
Simri doesn't say anything.
Okay.
To be fair, I mean, when are you going to respond? The man passed
Yeah, they're
out.
knocked out. Yeah.
That's valid. Okay. And Simri, I believe you're going with Copper as well when that time comes, correct?
Yep.
Okay. The only one I don't have any sort of insight on to their next steps is Pact. I guess Solomon as well. But I'll touch on Solomon in a moment. Pact, what are you doing? What do you plan to do?
Pact will just follow Copper once, for the for the returning
Seeing
of the
Alexi.
sword and everything. Yes, and afterwards he'll just pick up Ajana from the tower.
Understood. That was the impression I had. That was the impression I had received, but I wanted to make sure. Solomon, my primary question for you in this moment is: do you plan to stay here and rest, or are you returning to the tower?
He'll probably stay here and rest just as my bones are killing me, but he will make a request for someone to go to the tower and bring back his medicine.
Okay. That person
And
will.
bring back a double dosage.
Okay. That person, I'll probably just go ahead and give that duty to Pact, since Pact is going there anyway.
He will
Since
bring a
Pact
single. He will bring back a single
Good.
dosage because he knows how medicine works.
I know
Smart.
you said there's... Well, I guess... Since Pact is going to the tower to get Ajna, Simri wants to follow him after the thing with Alexi.
All right.
Because there is a thing I want to do, but I don't know if I'll even be able to do it, because a specific person needs to be there, and I don't think I'll be able to get access to him without Solomon anyways. Or
Okay.
Leith.
Why don't you DM me what you have in mind,
Yeah.
and I'll let you know if that's feasible for this in-game day.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Bulk, where are you going? I mean, I
Crescent
know, but
Lounge.
yes. Bulk, you return back to the Crescent Lounge where stood out front, much like you saw the other night, is a familiar, friendly face. One that actually makes you feel a little relieved upon seeing them. One of the Night Flowers, Ebony, who, seeing your wounds, goes, Bulk? My goodness, what happened to you?
A lot and not very much. Are you all right?
Never mind me. You're wounded. Where have you been?
Surface scratches. I can't say, really.
Make me a charisma check, Bulk. I'm not gonna call this deception, but
15.
I'm gonna use the word calm demeanor. Your calm responses kind of seems to help her worries subside a bit. Well, if you're sure. What? Can I help you with anything? Are you... And she seems kind of like unsure what to do in this moment.
I need to speak to Lady Aurora. He just has a very crestfallen, sad look on his face.
You mean Lady Aravia?
Yes, I'm sorry. Been a
No.
long day.
No, it's quite all right. Come this way. Let's see if we can find her together. And she is going to guide you into the establishment. You have received a couple looks kind of as you've been making your way, just because you have signs of battle and wounds upon your person, but it's only the minor look, just because people like to rubberneck. But ultimately you are taken upstairs. What the fuck was that? Hold on, I think I just heard Bella. Give me a second. Bella. Hi, are you good? Hi. Bun is Oats downstairs. Bun.
Bun is muted.
Oh, Bun's pissing.
No, you can let her go.
She's good to come out.
Yeah, we put him up like an hour ago. Here she is.
Sorry, Bella was actively like asking to be out of the closet.
Let
like,
me out,
please! Alright. The initial noise I heard, I think, was actually Jake, but it did remind me that Bella was still in the closet. But Bulk, you are taken upstairs to see Lady Aravir, who, upon your entry into the chamber, Ebony goes, I'll need to stay out here. I need to continue my work, but come find me if you need anything, all right? As she puts a gentle hand on your forearm.
Appreciated.
Of course. And she kind of hesitantly walks away. You turn and you knock on the chamber door. Enter! As you open the door and you see before you the slender, well-dressed drow figure of Lady Telvire Aravir. Ah, Mr. Bulk. Welcome back to my establishment. I take it you have something to report?
I wish I had better news. We lost Gelman tonight.
Oh. Well, that is dire news indeed. How did it happen?
We were in a bad way. His eyes are getting, like, really red. And he saved us.
I see. Well, I thank you for taking the time to report this to me. Let me at least repay you for your kindness and for your effort. And Lady Aravir is going to... You're able to pretty easily see through her composure that she in herself is actually quite upset at the news. It's not as much as I would like to give for your kindness and your effort, but it is what I can give at the moment. And Bulk, she is going to give unto you 300 gold pieces.
Please, no. If anything, I've failed him. He'll hold out the bomb. This is all we have left. If you would like a memento.
He gave that to you?
Yeah. But I wanted you to have it if you would.
What do you know of the drow, Mr. Bulk?
You want me to roll a history?
History, yeah. Apparently a lot, surprisingly.
Oh my god, apparently a lot!
It goes.
Nat 20.
You're not sure where you're pulling this information from, but you know that it took the drow, you know a lot of the extensive history of the drow. It took them a long time it took them centuries overall to fully be able to adjust to the sun, and even then, some still find difficulty on a day-to-day basis, but for the most part, most are able to get by without issue. But in relation to this check, Drow society is maybe not callous is the word. Rigid is probably a good word. What's that?
Suspicious.
I'll use the word rigid. But something, and honestly, this fact is probably what made you dive into deeper insight about the drow. There is one aspect of the drow that sticks out, almost like an outlier from the rest of their society, and it is that they see gifts as sacred. Receiving a gift is the closest thing you can get to, is basically the closest thing one can do to somebody outside of a blood relation. It is heavily sacred to the drow. They take it seriously. It is very important to them. It is in this moment that she puts her hands upon yours. Drow culture, ooh, I lost the word. Hold on. Doing a quick Google. We exalt the tradition of gift giving. It is a sacred tradition of ours. If Gelman gave this unto you, it is yours to keep. It was intended for you, and so you should have it. As is, if you will not take payment, then at least take this gift that I bestow upon you. In bulk. Lady Arvir, in exchange for the 300 gold, is going to give you her brooch. It is a brooch of a red scarab. Bulk, you have just been given a luck stone. A luck stone is a uncommon, wondrous item. It requires attunement, but when you attune to it, you gain a +1 to ability checks and saving throws. It's something that I've had for a very long time. Something that, well, the past is the past. And I want to give you something to commemorate just how much what you did means to me. You are no failure. If Mr. Sonoa sought it fit to give his life so that you may live, Drow culture, well, we would seek to honor him. We would seek to honor that choice. And I think this can help you do that.
A few tears are gonna roll over, and he'll take it.
Bulk, go ahead and add one luck stone to your inventory. You may attune to that whenever you wish. Or if you wish to give it onto someone else, you are welcome to do that as well. But regardless, for now it is yours. The last matter, because I know there are a couple other things that people want to do, and I know we are coming close on time. As you go to leave, Bulk, Lady Arvir stops you. Mr. Bulk, one last thing. I do not forget the good and the bad. And you have done a rather priceless favor for me. If you ever need work, if you ever need somewhere to go, you are always welcome here. And I thank you.
Thank you.
She will bow. And Bulk, you will
He'll bow his head.
You bow your head. You take your leave. Bulk, you may now, for the considerable future, count the Crescent Lounge as a safe haven. If you ever get in
Let's
trouble
go.
and you need to return here for whatever reason, you will be welcomed. Any associated with you will be welcomed. You can always find work here, whether the work you deem to be appropriate or not. And if you ever need a place to lay your head, you can always depend on this place to support you. But with that, let us do one more thing. I will not forget that Pact will be retrieving Ajana from the tower, nor will I forget that you are retrieving medicine for Solomon. We may not be able to do that here in session given our time constraints, but I am going to definitely note it. I want to make sure we get this scene done, as we have a bit of, well, we gotta talk to a child. Copper, Simri, Lath, and Pact. It does not take you long to find the residence of one Salvador Brothwaite. Copper, you make it a fact to know the residences of those you associate yourself with, should you ever need that information. You knock on the door. You hear from inside, "Coming!" As opening the door from... This is actually not the song I wanted. I'm just now realizing. Going back to this one. As opening up the door from the other side is a near picturesque, smaller version of Salvador Brothwaite. Younger, definitely shorter, but a growth spurt on the horizon any day now. A little bit of soft, sort of coiffed, blondish hair. Piercing, viridian eyes. Good afternoon. How can I help you? There's quite a few of you. Is everything all right?
My name is Copper. May we come in? I'm a friend of your father's.
I suppose. I'm sorry. Do you know what has happened to Father? He's been gone a while. It's been a few days, in fact. I'm worried.
That is why we are here. And I imagine that we all kind of walk inside.
Yes, he will allow you entry, confirming that none of you are vampires.
Yes, absolutely. Genuinely a real problem, I bet, in Blackwall.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he allowed you in, so it wouldn't matter if you're a vampire, but regardless.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Joe?
Purposefully, Pact will kind of like keep by the door, like by the front door itself, and just observe everything that happens.
Okay. Can I make you some tea? I just brewed a pot a few minutes ago.
If you have some already, absolutely, I would graciously accept your hospitality.
Yes, of course. A few minutes go by, and the young boy, Alexi, goes around, makes you all some tea for those who would accept it. It is an alright sort of chamomile. It's definitely not made by any sort of expert, but there's honey and various other additions that he provides you all should you choose to adjust in any way. But he'll sort of anxiously sit at the end of a rather long or a rather bulky sort of armchair couch sort of thing. You said you had news about my father. Is he all right?
Copper does a deep inhale. I am afraid that the reason your father has been missing is because of me. I use him from time to time for errands, things that I pay him for, and he uses to take care of you. Several days ago, I asked him to look into a name that I'd heard about. At the time, I did not know who or what this was. And as time went on, it came to realize that this was a dangerous thing. Very dangerous. And he is going to reach onto his back and he is going to produce the blade.
That's father's... Where did you find this? Where's my father?
Lexi, I'm afraid that your father has passed.
What? No. No, he can't. No, you're lying.
I wish I were. I truly wish I were.
Dad.
Lexi, he is no longer with us.
You see tears beginning to well up in the corners of his eyes. How did it happen? What? Who killed him? Did you kill him?
No, I did not. The man who killed your father was a horrible person. It was due to your father's actions we were able to track them down. But when we did, and Copper pauses, and I don't know if Alexi is in a state of mind to see this. You will see grief on his own face. They took someone from us today as well. A truly monstrous person. Your father, he put us on the path to find this person, that he might not harm another, that we may track him down and put an end to him for good.
But
That does not excuse that my choices have left you behind.
But you didn't stop him. You didn't.
No, we haven't. Yet, I think we may be the only ones who can.
Copper, make me a charisma check.
Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
That's another inspiration gone. I'm
Okay.
using a lot of them today, but this is important.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a 15.
Better.
You're able to tell that he was on the cusp of flying into some sort of anger, maybe directed at you, maybe directed at the world, maybe directed at the one who took his father, but your words seem to hit their mark, and the rage subsides, at least temporarily. I don't know what to do. I don't have anyone else.
At that point, Simri will come over and just just ever so gently. This is probably, other than when she's stealing something, the slowest you've seen Simri move, Copper.
Mm-hmm.
As she just puts a hand on Alexi's shoulder and gives him a very, very soothing hug. The best she can do right now. Simri's pretty warm, so I'm sure it's nice. She'll go, even with your father gone, we are still here to help. Those of us that we know will watch and protect you. You are not alone, Alexi. We promised you that.
Where will I go? I can't stay here. I can't pay for this house. My father had it. What Is it a mortgage? What?
Alexei, it is maybe not maybe not I was the one who caused your father to leave this world, but he was a friend, and I would see that you are cared for. If you will allow me. Whether that means that you come with me and live with me, whether that means that you are taken to an orphanage of your choice, that is your choice. I am but your humble servant. And Copper is going to get on his knees and probably unintentionally triggering something in Pact, he is going to do like the full bow on his knees to this small child. I can no longer help your father, but I can help you if you would let me.
Copper. I have a very important question for you.
Mhm.
How determined, how dedicated, how loyal are you to seeing this child carry on and succeed?
Children should not lose their parents. If a loss is caused indirectly by Copper, he will see that Alexei is cared for. He will see that he goes through life, and he will see that though the hole that is left by his parents' departure may never heal, that the balance is kept, and he is not given into a life of despair. Copper is extremely resolved.
Okay. CG. I will need to borrow you after the end of this session. For
I
something
understand.
very important and something very private. But he takes your hands. Thank you. I don't know quite what I'm going to do yet, but I thank you for bringing this news to me, and I guess the first steps to a path of peace. And Copper, there is a glimmer in the viridian of his eyes. One not caused by him, suffice to say.
Interesting.
For the sake of time. You guys spend some time making sure that Alexei is taken care of. Ultimately, he opts to stay in his home. Copper, you opt to help pay for living expenses. We can go over that at a later date to make sure that he can stay in his home. But Alexei promises to come to you should the need ever arise, and guarantees that though he is young, he has the capabilities to take care of himself, and he is going to make his father proud. With that, I would like to spend a bit more time doing a couple of these scenes in game. We are close on time, though. I do need something, though. Pact. I need a certain roll from you, please. Thank you. Okay.
The one time.
I mean, you could choose to fail should you choose, my man. That's your prerogative.
No, that would be dishonest. At least
Okay.
in this case.
Okay. What's that?
I will say this.
Mhm.
Does Copper or Samri speak Elvish?
I don't believe so. Hold on, let me double check to make sure.
Lath does. Lath
That's
is
true, Lath
also
sure does.
there.
Forgot about Lath for a second there. Okay. Lath will definitely hear...
Lath is still
He will-
kind of out of it.
I'm not sure if he would hear this or not then, but in Elvish, Lath could or could not hear. He might be fine. And that's all.
Okay.
He will relax a bit, but he's still a little uneasy.
Okay. With that, a couple things happen. You all venture to the tower. You reacquire Ajna as well as medicine for Solomon. There is a little bit of dialogue I want to have between Ajna and the group, but that can be saved for next session. There's also, I know, something that Simmery wishes to do before the conclusion of the day's events. Something I will make a note of and we will handle next session. However, ultimately, the day will come to an end. You all will eventually bunker down. Bulk, you deep into the night venture into the shady parts of town, and some of those archangels regret even being alive as the beast of Baldur comes to play, one could say. Shows out, perhaps. But, my friends, as you all gain the benefit of a long rest after a hard-fought day and very harrowing experience, you all are going to level up.
Yay.
Yay!
A little bittersweet, but now, with the defeat of the Seraphim and with your encounter with Rook Ashford, with you guys having grown from such an experience, you all improve, you grow better, you grow stronger, and you live to fight another day. With that, thank you all for joining us. Oh, my friends. Hell of a session. One hell of a session.
Yeah.
I know River needs to get out of here, so River, go ahead and take it away
Me.
for us.
Hello, I am Wicker River 97. It's where you can find me on my Twitch, all my socials and everything. I'm back to streaming, probably only like once a week right now. I probably won't be streaming tomorrow because I'm gonna have a dumb raccoon that I'm picking up and gonna spend some good quality time with. So I'm not gonna be around this week. So I'm gonna toss it over Bun.
Hello, there's me, the Bun. Flustered Bun. You can find me in most of the places on the interweb. Mostly here, though. I'm here a lot. I'm here way too much. You can find me on Blue Sky Co-find in the name Flustered Bun, where I post my art and my dice and other things sometimes. Hopefully this Tuesday you'll see me back here for the next episode of fucking Death to Zariel.
Oh, you'd best fucking
long as
believe. I'm not missing another session.
Yeah, as long as nothing goes wrong. And then occasionally on Tart's channel for other random things. Unsure of his schedule as of yet, but Joe.
I was gonna say something to fucking River, but apparently he gone. Apparently they do make grilled chicken burgers with like white rice patties.
Ooh, yummy.
Those are delicious.
Oh, nice.
It was actually really good. Hey CG, what's on the menu for you?
Not much. Very much not any social media stuff, I can tell you that. I don't really much care for it. But I am going to be in that Zariel thing that was mentioned. And
Yes.
maybe this, I'm also doing something super secret on Wednesday. And also maybe going to be doing something this Saturday if we can swing it. Over on Burnout Vaughn's channel. So keep an eye out. That's it for me, though. Who hasn't gone?
Punk.
Froust.
Punkles
And Froust.
And Froust.
I'll throw it over to Punk.
Hello, I play the right now very sad, very angry boy, Bach. Streams are not regular yet, but I am planning on getting back this week.
Yeah, you did when you had a birthday.
I did, I had birthday. It was a lot of fun. People were way too fucking nice, but it was a lot of fun, and I appreciated getting back into it. We'll probably pick up... Admittedly, I don't know where I'm at in Horizon Zero Dawn. I started and got like level 9. I am now level fucking 30-something.
Me too.
I may pick it up on stream, but like I don't know if I'll go back that far. I mean, I wouldn't mind like grinding again, but like it was a while. But I may hit up Fringe eventually to try again with
Fringo.
Evil Within.
Hey, what the fuck? What about me, dude?
You're busy. I didn't know if you'd be busy or not. You got. I mean, but yeah, no, I'll definitely hit you up.
am.
But,
I'd like to,
yeah.
but yeah, I am.
I would love to pick that up, but until then, we'll probably start Date Everything.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Yeah, global warming, everyone's hot, and I'm dying.
Punk's Date Everything, also known as Punk's By Nightmare. Bite-mare, if you will. Damn it!
Nightmare. Yep, but
You
I'm
said it
most active
first.
on Instagram and Blue Sky. That's where you'll see my stream announcements. All at Punkyard Dog. That's me, Jafrost.
Hello. You can find me at Twitch and Twitter at jfrost747. I really don't stream as much anymore due to things happening in real life, and I am a father, first and foremost. You will find me here, however, on this lovely channel every Sunday.
I thought that one person rolled their hit dice and now everyone's doing it.
For the Sins of the Blood campaign, and you can find me on other Good Beans channels. But that's it for me.
Okay. I believe that just leaves me. My friends, thank you all for joining us tonight. Boy, howdy, what a humdinger of a session. Oh, holy. Hello, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. My name is Squaring Tort. I'm a variety dog tuber. I am, more, what was the word I'm looking for? I am leaning more at this moment towards, Souls-likes and horror games, an emphasis, if you will. That was the word I was going for. And I am, oh boy, dude, I played Scarlet Hollow Chapter 5 on Friday, and I'm still fucked up over it, dude. Great fucking game. Great fucking game. Speaking of Scarlet Hollow, Part 2 of Chapter 5 is coming up this upcoming Friday, so tune in for when Dona and I are going to be going through that and probably losing our fucking minds again. Otherwise, the big thing I'm going to be trying to get through in these next 2 weeks is going to be Code Vein 2, because Resident Evil Resident Evil 9, Resident Evil Requiem is out at the end of next week, and I need to be done with Code Vein by then. So expect a few impromptu streams, but otherwise, you can find us here this Tuesday, where I am the DM for the previously mentioned Death to Zariel, a sort of mini adventure where we go through the back half of the Descent into Avernus module with a bit of our crew from the Year in Candlekeep series that we did last year, run by CG. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, our crew is currently in the midst of the Scab, otherwise known as the Bleeding Citadel, where they are currently looking to retrieve the Sword of Zariel. So, if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to tune in here on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we shall be continuing that. But otherwise, we gotta get on out of here. We are gonna go raid a friend of the channel. We're gonna go raid Tyler.
Hey!
Because Tyler is doing Elden Ring Rando, and I recently did completed an Elden Ring Rando, and I fucking love it. I want to do it again. So go show Tyler some love. Let them know who sent you. We will be back again next Sunday for the continuation of Sins of the Blood. But otherwise, thank you all for joining us. And remember, as always, Black Lives Matter. Trans rights are human rights. You are loved. You are valid. If no one's told you today, you fucking matter. Thank you all for joining us. We'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.
Later.
Bye!